For 3 centuries, the Western intellectual tradition has operated under a quiet assumption so pervasive it rarely announced itself. The assumption that consciousness is a latecomer in a universe, fundamentally made of dead matter. Module 8 is here to challenge that at its root. We'll examine 3 frameworks: analytic idealism, panpsychism, and participatory realism, suggesting consciousness is not the universe's guest, but its host. This isn't a retreat into mysticism. These are rigorous positions defended by philosophers, physicists, and cognitive scientists in peer-reviewed venues. They share a willingness to take the hard problem of consciousness seriously enough to reconsider the metaphysical furniture of our reality. First, we'll distinguish analytic idealism, panpsychism, participatory realism, and dual-aspect monism, exploring their core commitments. We'll explain why the hard problem of consciousness motivates these non-materialist ontologies and evaluate if they truly dissolve the problem. Next, we connect each framework to testable implications for the mechanics of intention and manifestation. No, it's not magic. It's physics, mostly. You'll construct your personal reality architecture model, one that is philosophically coherent, empirically responsible, and actually usable. Finally, we'll practice a discipline that distinguishes ego-level desire from deeper, self-aligned intention. Your ego might not like it, but your self will thank you. Essential question 1. Is there a modern philosophical framework that makes manifestation intelligible without superstition? The short answer: yes, several. For a century, discussing consciousness shaping reality was conducted in an intellectual back alley, cordoned off by the dominance of physicalism. 3 developments changed the conversation: the hard problem, foundational work in quantum mechanics, and the maturation of contemplative science. What makes these new frameworks non-superstitious is that they accept the burden of argument. They don't just feel nice, they make logical sense. Question 2. What do analytic idealism, panpsychism, and participatory realism offer the manifestation question? Each has a distinct explanatory gift. Analytic idealism, via Bernardo Kastrup, offers ontological continuity. If reality is mental, intention and outcome are the same substance. Panpsychism, from Philip Goff, offers communication. You aren't reaching across a chasm to manipulate matter, you're participating in a conversation. Participatory realism, rooted in John Wheeler, gives us an explicit role. We are participators, not spectators, in bringing the universe into being. Not just the near, but the far away. Question 3. Can we construct a model that is both philosophically rigorous and practically useful? Yes, but it requires a little humility. The reality architecture model is offered as a working hypothesis, a scaffolding to support practice without pretending to a certainty it hasn't earned. It holds that the brain functions as a reality construction engine rather than a consciousness generator. Belief and expectation shape our experience. Let's dive deeper. Analytic idealism suggests matter is just a representation, the way a transpersonal field of mind appears when localized. Kastrup proposes that individual minds are dissociated alters of a universal consciousness called mind at large, like a cosmic case of DID. This removes the metaphysical scandal from manifestation. A change in consciousness is already a change in the one reality we all share. Panpsychism is the ancient view that consciousness is fundamental and ubiquitous. Even an electron has a vanishingly simple proto-experience. Philip Goff argues that Galileo's error was excluding qualitative experience from physics. We've spent centuries ignoring the very thing that makes life, life. For manifestation, panpsychism reframes intention as resonance. It's not action at a distance. It's coupling between kindred natures. Elegant, isn't it? Participatory realism, championed by John Wheeler, insists that we are participators in bringing the world into being. Not just the near, but the far away. In cubism, the quantum state is a representation of an agent's personal beliefs about future actions. Reality is perspectival, but you're still accountable. You can't wish mountains into being. Sorry, but you are a co-author in a shared participatory process. The universe is literally waiting for your input. Finally, the Pauli-Jung conjecture, dual-aspect monism. It holds that mind and matter are complementary aspects of a single underlying reality, the unus mundus. Synchronicity follows naturally. Inner state and outer event share meaning without a causal chain. They are 2 descriptions of the same underlying unity. The task isn't to force outcomes, but to align with patterns already unfolding. It's less about being a cosmic bully and more about being a cosmic surfer. The reality architecture model has 4 mechanisms: perceptual, what you expect to see; behavioral, how you act; physiological, how you feel; and the non-local. This last one is speculative, so hold it with appropriate tentativeness. Science is still catching up after all. The operative interface between consciousness and the world is feeling, not just thought. It's time to move beyond the head and into the heart of reality. This is the work of Module 8. It's neither naive nor nihilistic. It's the rigorous practice of reality architecture. Let's begin.